Hello, Virgo. This is your read for August 2024. Cards are popping out all over the place already. They're just like literally falling out no matter what I do. And it happened before while I'm trying to shuffle these. No matter what I did, they just seem to go in a very weird direction for somehow. They just wouldn't seem to be cooperating. Don't know why, but hey, we're going to clarify all of these things. Don't worry about that. Again, repeating cards. Focus is a huge repeating card. It seems to be this month for some reason. Don't know why, but it seems to be. We'll figure that out. Focus makes so much sense. Wow. In your head, or just what you're thinking about. Focus determines your reality. Simple, right? Mental agility, right? Be able to snap, go back from one thing to the next, maybe even to the point that it's driving you a little bit crazy, right? 10. Either way, we're talking about different cycles and something that's been going on for a long period of time. Over here, now, as I clarified, this may be a totally different read. Just know that. So what I give you right now may just be for now, and that's all. But hey, you'll find out in a minute, and so will I. You have the Impossible and the Squirrel. This is actually a very good card here. It just seems as though it's something that you feel you still can't do. Past, present, future. And this works out to an 8. So this is something that's been going on for a long time. Something you maybe try to prepare for a little too much because you always feel underprepared, or you need to prepare a little bit more. In other words, you're not doing enough. One or the other. You take a pick, you'll know when we figure out whatever this is about. I really feel this is something you've felt for a long period of time you haven't been able to do, which makes a whole lot of sense when you go over here when it comes to the safety home here, really, right? Recognizing you're safe in your home. Hanged Man, and it is in reverse, especially with the crane. It's about choices that you need to make. Being able to stand on your own 2 feet, doing things your own unique way. So this is reverse versus the 2 birds. And of course, you got 3 bird cards. Really interesting. Pay attention to bird signs for this month. Just because it's a common thing that you have here, and being in the mental body, head working overtime. This is not, or failing to look at this stuff from a different perspective. So really the message is, instead of looking at this from a different perspective, you need to recognize you need to look at you from a different perspective. So whatever it is that you've been mentally stewing about, I think it was more emotional, really, to be quite honest, but I think mentally is just what I'm getting. What's actually happening is mentally you're thinking about it too much, so you don't have to emotionally feel it too much. So it's a bit of a flipping a switch, right? Very Gemini energy, sort of flipping a switch, going from one thing to another. It's like, now I'm going to be this way. And you might find that pattern happening a lot, which is really a lot of this too. I don't want to feel it emotionally, so I'm just going to flip to this one, which is a lot safer way of going about it. Just switching it off, brush and rug, screw you kind of thing. Trying to make yourself feel safe, possibly. Now, again, this could all change, okay? Focus determines your reality. You see how the focus on this one here seems like it's not the healthiest one. So this is letting you know you need to change your mind about things. The focus needs to be something a little bit different. Interesting, you get very small animals and the big animal here. A lot of that mental agility working over time. Focus changes everything. You think about something, boom, you could start being hungry. You think about something, you could be tired. You think about something, you could be scared. Boom, whatever you think about, it happens. It's really that simple, right? So, all right, let's clarify these suckers and see what really is going on here. You know how this all works. Like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing is so cheap, it doesn't cost you a dime. Literally ever. It just means that you'll know what's going on when it happens. 6 of Cups, yeah, definitely some past stuff, obviously, that you're thinking about past stuff. Huge. Comments in the comment section. God, mental overtime. And in the description box, how to get hold of me for personal reads. Okay, so the Squirrel here and the Impossible that you have going on here. This is something you obviously can do, but it is something you haven't felt that you've been able to do. Why? Because your thinking has been totally different, and the key is the safety. This is thinking, going crazy, safety, okay? That's how these work up here. You got the King of Wands in reverse, and you have the Empress in reverse. Wow. Somebody was playing a little bit in the past. This could be you, it could be somebody else. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Or this is what you thought. Yeah, this is the overprepared. I think you thought somebody was a player, just out for themselves, that kind of thing. And what you did is you put a very big block to this individual. This could be a relationship, could be work, whatever. That's just the way I'm getting this, okay? And it makes a whole lot of sense here, because then we have the Leo right here. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising in reverse, which means any Eight of Swords here stuck in your head. Okay, you see how this works? In reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse. So this whole thing from the past is not done yet. It's how you're thinking about something from the past, okay? Because this is not a very good thought process and maybe not a very good person. I don't know. We will find out if this is just how you've been thinking about this person or what actually happened. I'll try to get some clarity on that. So here, the lack of safety is you, which tells me this is the way you're thinking about this person, meaning not the way the person actually is. Because here it is, the safety is about yourself, okay? These are very solo animals. This is about you. Crane Hangman is about you. So this could really much be more so about you because you're the one stuck in your head about this. And with the Leo, you're very uneasy, okay? Unsettled emotions when it comes to this stuff. So this tells me this is the way you're thinking about this, which means maybe this is not actually what happened, but the way you're thinking about it because of lack of safety. Over-prepared, over-guarded because of this stuff. And even as you go off in this direction, here, diagonally, it says the same thing. You have a block to it, so what ends up happening, you always feel unsafe, or you're trying to relieve yourself of this lack of safety, right? Now, the good thing about the Eight of Swords in reverse, that is breaking free. I'm safe, I'm good. The problem is you actually have the Leo energy in reverse here. So there's a very unsettled energy being away from this, which means I think you're questioning whether this was the right perception or not. Because over here, boom, questioning whether you're in the right perception, if the focus is the right thing. We go down this way, you have the squirrel, the impossible, over-prepared, blah, blah, trying to release yourself, but boom, it isn't done yet. This stuff from the past, which I'm assuming is this individual over here, you're still thinking about it. You got the Seven of Coins over here. This is all said and done. Now you're really wondering, what is it you've actually created for yourself? Or was this actually worth it? Is it worth it to go back? You're thinking about this, trying to figure out what to do about it. So tell me about this King of Wands. Who is this and what is this? Now you have the Seven of Coins actually in reverse. Yeah, this here was something you started and it looks as though you just basically switched off of it. You didn't put into it. Now, okay, tell me about this King of Wands. Is this an actual player or is this perception? Nope, not a player. This was really being the fairness and actually trying to change everything. This person might have rocked your world a little bit, okay? This here is actually something that is unfair and out of balance, okay? Giving to one person and not to another. I see this, it's not actually fair. Keeping something himself more to one. That's what's changing. So this is in reverse. So this was not something that was unfair. So I'm thinking the process, the way you're thinking about this individual, maybe this person was not that bad, or the way you thought it was. And yeah, boom, look at that. But you were stressing about it like crazy. Why? Because you were not nurturing yourself. This is going to be your energy, not this one. You are not nurturing yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. So you had a bad focus about this individual, this thing over here. Who was this? What was this relationship about here? Who was this? Somebody who was this? Now you got the King of Coins. Male, female doesn't make a difference, okay? What ends up happening with the King of Wands, the King of Wands in reverse and the King of Coins right set up, it's not the same person. Your perception of this individual was inaccurate. That's what I'm just telling you what I'm getting. There's something inaccurate about this, okay? How you viewed this situation. Because this is person that's coming up with somebody solid, stable, the way you go. Everything it is that you're actually really looking for. In a relationship, this is what you actually want. It doesn't mean you can't have all the fire and fun, okay, at all. Yeah, see? Some big, huge thing, this big offer you actually had. This could be a boss, it's possible. This could be some other type of relationship. It doesn't have to be intimate, okay? But this person was not the player that you thought they were. Something that was very big, okay? Yeah, that you walked away from. You walked away from it, or they walked away from you, one or the other, okay? They walked away to get this other coin. The question is why? Why did they walk away? Somebody was making the wrong choices or not failing to make the right choices, one or the other. Someone was stuck in their head, not willing to make a move on something, okay? Now, you'll know if that's you or them. If they're a King of Coins, I'm assuming that means it was probably you, because this is about them, okay? So I'm assuming that you in this relationship here might have had a bit of a bugaboo about stuff here. So what are you in your head that you're releasing yourself about here? You want something new. Yep. I think you're trying to see if this was actually worth it. Yeah. Okay. You may have let this go and dove into something else. Okay. Trying to see, okay, this sucks so much. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and date somebody else. Sorry. I got to give it to you how I get it. and it sounds like it's something you dove into it, and it was absolutely bullshit. Leo. Wow, look at this, Sun in reverse and Leo, and you have the Strength card in reverse. Check your Sun, Moon, Rising, or check Leo. I haven't done Leo yet, but check it. Is probably for you. So this didn't work. You were trying to replace this as what it looks like. This sounds like a personal read. Hey, may not be popular. I'm going to do actually just the good stuff reads here for August, because there's been a lot of heavy energy when it comes down to this. And this makes so much here that this is not done yet with retrograde coming up. So give me the 7 of coins over here. What is this? Yeah. You're still thinking about it, wondering about it. You know, what to do. Not know what to do. I'm not going to do anything about this, but you're stewing over it. Your focus over this is this energy over here. This energy down here is the focus right here. So why is this coming back? How is this coming back? Somebody might be at a distance, might be a fire sign, is coming back because you have not given up the fight when it comes to this individual. There's something about this individual that you are still fighting about. Could be somebody at a distance, could be a fire sign. So you haven't got the lessons from this part of it yet, which is nothing wrong with that. There's just learning about this still that you need to learn. Okay, what is it you need to learn? What is the advice in this? Well, what you had was wrong. Okay, you kept looking for something more, or you kept thinking this person is looking for something more because you saw them as the King of Wands in reverse when they're actually the King of Coins. So either you don't know what to do next. I think that's probably what it is. So what's the advice? What is the advice for you here? Let's just get 2 more for the advice. Judgments. This is the past coming back again. Looks like the past is going to be in your face a little bit. You need to nurture yourself a little bit better when it comes down to things. You need to be more open when it comes to matters of the heart. You may have been emotionally unavailable, or this whole script could flip. You tell me, right? You'll know. And that is why things were not working. Whoever was emotionally unavailable in this, it looks like it might have been you. That's why it's coming back and not going the way that you want. The real judgment really is about the past coming back, because things in the past clarifies what's coming up in the future. But what ends up happening, you need to step out of the box. They're stepping out of the coffins to actually see this. You need to step out of the box of being emotionally unavailable to see this and harness this in the way that is actually harmonious, peaceful, and beautiful. And that will turn everything around. Okay. So this individual in your life, how you see them, it seems to be something that kind of stinks. So were you right about them? Let's put some peace in your mind. Were you right about them? Is this person a player? Tell me, who is this person? What are they really? Player or not? There's something that happened really harsh and heavy, and they are hurt. That's who they are right now. But Gemini energy, no, not Gemini energy, sorry, but Aquarius energy, but they are someone where basically to you could be the wishes actually come true. Something that you feel is impossible that actually is possible. Something that you see as impossible that is absolutely possible. What I say about the emotionally unavailable? That's why you're over preparing and overthinking it. That's why this person was hurt. Something came in, there was something about the communication that was repetitive, boom, heavy, hit, hard, fast. And what it ended up doing is it ruined their dreams and yours. Didn't have to, apparently. That's why it's coming back. Because the way you saw this isn't real. There's some change going on here. Really curious about what you're going to do with this. Possible outcome? 6 of Cups in reverse. Right on top of the 6 of Cups in reverse. Up to you to decide when you figure out exactly what the real message of this is for you, which I already got. It's up to you to embrace it. This is not what you thought it was. There's something here is a lot bigger than you thought it was. Somebody might have some repairing to do. Either way, there's learning to do, and there's growth to be done. And that is a beautiful thing. Harness it, embrace it, Virgo. Either way, there's something beautiful for you in it. It's whether it is beautiful for you or not is for up to you to decide. Either way, there's something beautiful in you which needs to awaken from this, because it sounds like a beautiful person was giving it to you. It's never too late to accept what the gift is. Doesn't mean you have to accept the person, but you can accept the gift. Tune me in. Let me know. Take care.